Hey, good afternoon to everybody out there. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. I wanted to come to you on this Thursday because a lot of stuff going on in the insurance marketplace right now, and my eyes are just kind of open to a few things, and I wanted to share those real quick. So I got a little note card here with my details so I can stay on track. And there's three things really that I want to touch base on to try to just bring some public awareness to. So this is free information, so you might just want to tune in for a second. Coverage varies in insurance policies. Whether you're talking about commercial policies or home policies, let's focus on home and auto policies because that's what I'm currently doing right now. So coverage varies, and the example I give you by that is, so you can go to the dealership and you can buy a $70,000 Super Crew Cab truck, loaded, fully decked out, and everything. You're paying $70,000 for that truck. You're getting all the bells and whistles. Maybe they got a special deal on it that month, and you get it for $60,000, whatever. You got the high-end Super Crew Cab truck. Well, then you can step down and get like a $50,000 extended cab truck. So it's still really nice. Still got a lot of bells and whistles. The rear seat's not as big. It doesn't maybe have a couple of extra things that the other one had, but you're getting it at a $50,000 cost. Well, then you could even step down and get a $40,000 single cab truck. So maybe you got something that's a little more racing style or whatever the situation is, but you step down and now you're in that $40,000 price range. And then you can even step all the way down and maybe even lower than this, but you can step down to the $25,000 price range and buy the single cab work truck with vinyl seats and manual windows that most of the millennials don't even have an idea what that is. So you've got these tiers, and that's how coverage works. Insurance coverage is the same thing. You have these different tiers, and while you might be stepping down in price, you're probably also stepping down in coverages. That's not always true, because the next point that I want to bring up is carriers have their own rating criteria. So each carrier out there rates an area based off of their own experiences with it, not necessarily what the national experience is on it. So for example, carrier A might have higher rates in your neighborhood because they've insured a lot of homes in your neighborhood and there's been a lot of losses in your neighborhood. So they're like, hey, we don't want to be in this neighborhood anymore because that's cost us a lot of money. So if we quote a house in this neighborhood, we're going to jack it up because we want to recoup some of that cost that we paid in that neighborhood. Whereas carrier B might on the other side be like, we've had great loss experience in that neighborhood. We don't have a whole lot of homes there, and we haven't paid out a whole lot of claims. So yeah, we're going to offer a better rate in that neighborhood than carrier A. So shopping around is a great thing, and that's exactly why we do that here at Goosehead. So, coverage varies. That's the first thing we said. And the second thing we said is carriers have their own rating system. There's not a magical standardized insurance rating system that says if you're an adult male, 25 years old, married with a wife and two kids, and buying a single story house of 1,500 square feet, this is what you should pay. I wish it was that simple. It's just not, okay? And then the last thing that's kind of been plaguing me a lot lately, so I just want to share, is market value on your home is not always the insured value. So you can go and buy a $500,000 home. You can spend $500,000 on your home. But that doesn't mean that the bricks and sticks, meaning the studs, the sheetrock, the rock exterior, the granite countertops, and all of that would cost $500,000 to rebuild your home. And the best way I can relay that is think about how much money the builder spends to build your home versus how much money you spend to buy your home. That builder built your home for $200,000. He sold it to you for $500,000. So especially in a brand new situation, that's what he paid. He just made $300,000 profit. Yeah, go try to be a builder in the sink or swim world. I know what you're thinking. Long story short, your market value of your home is not the cost it takes to put up new bricks and sticks if your home blows away. So you need to insure your property for what it's going to cost to replace your home, not the market value of your home. And sometimes in rare circumstances, your insured value, it's actually going to cost more to rebuild your home than what your market value is. It depends on the area that you live in. But what I'm trying to point out to everybody is a $500,000 home is probably not necessarily going to cost $500,000 to rebuild. And you don't need to insure that. And the reason why you don't need to insure that is because your ratings are going to be based off of that $500,000. And whenever you have an incident come and your house gets wiped out and that insurance company goes to write a check, they don't write you a check for $500,000. The adjuster comes out and says, yep, this brick stick, this square footage, this type of countertop, yep, here's your check for $200,000 to rebuild your home. Well, you've been paying for an extra $300,000 of coverage that you're never ever going to get to cash in. So I just wanted to share that out there with everybody, give you a little heads up, those three little things. Hope all is well. Give me a call, message me. You got any questions? It's free advice. And it's always free to get an answer from me. I'm not going to request anything from that. Have a great day.